Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Tams and I create content that encourages a well-lived creative life. Well, we are back to doing a tea chat. I know a lot of you enjoyed these tea chats while I was doing the Vlogtober series last month. And so I am bringing it back as part of my regular content moving forward. I thought in this tea chat we would do a little catching up and I would share with you what my plans are for Paper Tams for the rest of this year and going into 2026. Now, since Vlogtober, there's been a few videos that have gone up. I thought I'd start off by sharing with you my new schedule. I intend for now and going into the new year to post 2 videos a week on Mondays and Wednesdays. During holidays, I may do something a little special or extra, add maybe a 3rd video a week, but I'll let you know in advance. But for right now, my current schedule is Mondays and Wednesdays. That is what all the data showed for days that you, my viewers, are most likely online. I also wanted to share with you the type of content that I am going to be honing in on. I made a lot of different content during the month of October and you guys gave me fantastic feedback and I thank you so much. Between your feedback, your comments, your letters, comments on other I'm also on Instagram, so some people had sent me some messages on Instagram. And the data itself, I was able to make a lot of decisions for what I'm going to do on YouTube moving forward. So like I said, right now my plan is to do 2 videos a week and the content will be heavy on the traditional Paper Tam stuff, which is my planning, my journaling, my letter writing. So I plan to, at least one of those videos a week is going to be somehow related to a journal or planner. I will continue to share with you how I'm using a planner because goal setting is a huge part of my life and I enjoy sharing all that content with you. So that should be consistent every week, a journal or a planner video. I also plan to share with you one tea chat a month to catch up and take your questions, answer your questions. So always feel free to leave questions and I will answer them during the tea chats. I'm also going to share with you something that you all said you enjoyed, which is a 1 letter writing video a month. So my plan there is to share just some of the incoming mail that we're getting here at Cortland Cottage and share with you the letter writing tools that I'm using for that month. So I did get a lot of questions about, because I'm in a letter writing club, do I have a certain theme or a guide or something for my mail every month, which was an interesting question. And actually I will be able to share with you what we're focused on with our letter writing club. So you can kind of see what I'm doing each month that's being prompted by the club that I'm in for letter writing. And that might give you some ideas to maybe spark you to put pen to paper and send out some letters yourself. So there'll be 1 monthly themed letter writing video. I'm also planning to continue to share with you my home library curation and book hauls. I don't know if there'll be 1 a month, but the plan is to have 1 a month because I want to talk more about the books I'm buying or I'm finding to put into my library, books I'm reading, books that are having an effect, that sort of thing, because I do get some questions about that and the data does show that those are popular videos with you guys. So those will be the core topics of YouTube videos moving forward. Like I said, during the holidays, I may throw in some special things. I do have some special things I'm going to throw in during the month of December that are more on the creative side, and there may be an extra video thrown in here and there in December. But that's the core, and that's what we're going to keep YouTube as. That's what you guys have known me for over the years. I mean, I've been consistent about that type of content, but I know I've thrown a lot of new stuff at you over the past year, and the survey says you like the traditional things that I've shared with you throughout the years. So I'm going to keep that here on YouTube. I did, like I said, throw in some new things over this year, and some of you really enjoyed that. What I am planning to do is I have pulled Bon Vivant on a budget out. I have pulled my gardening stuff out, and any kind of lifestyle here at Cortland Cottage, I'm pretty much pulling out of YouTube. There may be hints of it here and there, but here's what I'm doing. I was already planning to do something like this anyway. It's been in the works for a while, but I have officially launched a Substack publication called Cortland Cottage Living. It is up and ready for you to see. My first holiday newsletter is up, and I'll have a link below. And I am moving that information to Substack for several reasons. Number one, Substack is a big part of my work these days. I work with a lot of writers, and they've been on Substack for a while. And in helping them, I have learned so much about that application. Many people think that it is just an email system, and you do get an email notification if you are subscribed to someone's Substack account. But it is so much more than that. It has taken the place of my Paper Thames blog. It is serving as a home for a podcast that I am trying out. And it does serve as kind of like an email newsletter because there's that email notification aspect of it. So over there, if you would like to check it out, if you're a Substack person, or if you just want to look and see, you can click on the link below. And for the holiday newsletter, I have a bunch of freebies for you. I've got a recipe that I'll be referring to in some other videos. I have got a Bon Vivant on a budget audio file for you to listen to. Please give me some grace on that because I'm still learning how to edit audio files. So the first one's a little bit, it's not perfect, but there's good information there for you to listen to. I've also got a free downloadable, I've been hinting about an Advent project all throughout October, and I wanted to make something downloadable and free for you guys. You can download it and print it, or you can just download it and look at it digitally. But I created an Advent list of Advent journaling prompts for you, and I have included a little watercolor of a cardinal I painted years ago during a very special and sensitive time of Christmas. I had a red bird come to me. It was very meaningful, and I attempted to sketch it out and paint it. So I'm not an artist, but I included that as the artwork, and then I curated lots of prompts and quotes for you around the Advent season. And there are 4 of my own little entries where I journaled, if you will, about one of the topics that's part of the Advent season. So if you would like to have that, you can download it for free. It's embedded into my Substack. Feel free. It is for you to play with, and maybe if you are just thinking about getting started into journaling, it can give you some things to think about and things to write about over the holiday season. I also just wanted to share with you in general what's happening with Paper Thames as a whole. Paper Thames is an LLC that I own now, and it has 3 prongs on it. So I do have a little marketing business. I started this summer when I was asked to freelance. It's very niche. I am helping a lot of writers and creators grow their communities. So that is like the bulk of it. And I've been working on getting that to an average of 20 hours a week of work. So I've been busy working in that area. The second prong of Paper Thames is I am a content creator. So I have been making YouTube videos inconsistently for almost 10 years now. And I have been trying to shore that up, make it more professional, make it more helpful, and prioritize and determine what is really important for me in terms of the content I'm creating. So I do create content here on YouTube, as you know, and a lot of you follow me on Instagram. So I've been cleaning up YouTube. We did our experiment with Vlogtober. You guys helped me with that. So I'm pretty good with my plan for YouTube, and I'm starting to do the same thing on Instagram. I've been niching that down, cleaning that up, and being more consistent on the content I share on Instagram. And now I do have Substack. Right now, Substack is free. Please don't worry. And if I do decide to add a paid element, there's still going to be a free monthly newsletter for anyone that wants to look at that. I will take a look and determine if I want to monetize anything on Substack in 2026. But for right now, I'm just planning to do a monthly newsletter that will have various elements, either a podcast, a printable, an exclusive video. There's lots of things I can do over there. And again, that content is going to be more about what's happening here at the cottage, the garden, entertaining, food, bon vivant on a budget, that sort of thing. I hope that helps just by organizing and recategorizing a lot that's going on in different platforms. And that way you can pick and choose. The third part of Paper Tams is teaching. I am ramping up my teaching and speaking engagements in 2026. I teach all types of things around putting pen to paper and reading books. That is the common theme. I'm a big believer in putting pen to paper and practicing your handwriting. So that is why I teach a lot of creative journaling classes, goal setting classes, letter writing classes. I work, a lot of you are familiar with the Paper Seahorse in Tampa, which is a space to teach adults. But I've also worked with public libraries, children's libraries. I've done a lot of things like that because that means a lot to me. That's more of a passion project for me that just continues to grow every year. So those are the three sections of Paper Tams. But anyway, we'll get back to YouTube. Again, I do intend to include this T-chat video once a month. I'd love to know if you have any questions. I'd love to know your feedback on the decisions I made based on what we all did together in Vlogtober. But I think this will suit everyone. And it's exciting for me. I love doing all this. Substack also allows me to fulfill a dream I've always had, which is to have a magazine. I've always wanted to have a magazine. And the traditional type of magazine that I would dream about as a child, that's really, there's only a few of those publications left that can make it. So this is kind of an alternative way for me to do that sort of thing and experiment with it. So those of you who have shown interest in the garden, in the entertaining, asking for more ideas for recipes, for food, for gift ideas, for just general lifestyle types of ideas, you will find that all over there. And Paper Tams YouTube will continue to just be what it originally set out to be, which is all about journals, notebooks, papers, writing letters, pens, inks, that sort of thing, and having some fun with books and doing a little T-chat from here and there. Anyway, I hope that this is all fun news for you. It's so good to catch up. I hope that you will leave some questions and things below. I, for one, am getting very excited about this time of year because it means it's time to set up my new planner for 2026. And I have my new planner, and a lot of fun stuff has been coming in that I've ordered in terms of stationery and things. So I'll be sharing with you soon how I intend to set up my planner for the new year. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.